everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving carefully into a debate that's been floating around forever. Which is more dangerous, the crocodile or the alligator? These two prehistoric predators look pretty similar at first glance, but when it comes to size, bite force, and attitude, the devil's in the details. So let's break it down. First, let's meet the contenders. The alligator, mostly found in the southeastern United States and parts of China, is usually the one hanging out in swamps, marshes, and slow-moving rivers. It's got a broad, U-shaped snout that looks almost friendly. Almost. These guys can grow up to 13 feet long, though most are between 8 and 11 feet. Big enough that you definitely don't want one knocking on your front door. Now, the crocodile. There are several species, but let's focus on the American crocodile and the notorious Nile and saltwater crocs. Crocodiles like saltwater, brackish water, and pretty much any water they please. They've got a more V-shaped snout. And when their mouths are closed, you can still see their teeth sticking out. Kinda like they forgot to wear their retainer. Saltwater crocodiles in particular are absolute units. They can grow over 20 feet long. That's not a typo. That's a small boat with teeth. So, which is more dangerous? Let's start with aggression. Alligators, believe it or not, are generally less aggressive toward humans. They'll usually avoid people if they can. As for crocodiles, not so much. Especially saltwater and Nile crocs. These crocodiles are known for being territorial, cranky, and way more likely to see you as a snack rather than a nuisance. And numbers don't lie. Fatal crocodile attacks on humans are far more common globally than gator attacks. What about bite force? Both are terrifying in this department. Alligators have one of the strongest bite forces ever recorded, over 2,000 pounds per square inch. Crocodiles? Even more impressive, with the saltwater croc biting down at over 3,500 psi. That's like getting crushed by a small car. With teeth. Good luck wrestling out of that. Let's talk speed and stealth. Both crocodiles and alligators are ambush predators. They're masters of the slow, silent approach, lurking just below the waterline until it's time to strike. On land, both can do short bursts of speed of up to 11 miles per hour. Now you won't outrun them in a sprint if they're motivated, but luckily, they usually aren't interested in a foot race. So, which is more dangerous to people? The crocodile takes the crown. While alligators can absolutely be dangerous, especially if provoked or if someone is careless near the water, crocodiles are much more likely to see a human as fair game. Saltwater crocodiles and Nile crocodiles have a long history of attacks on people, often with tragic results. Alligators mostly just want to be left alone. And here's a fun fact. If you're ever unsure which one you're looking at, hopefully from a safe distance, here's what you can do. If you can see lots of teeth sticking out when the mouth is closed, it's probably a crocodile. If the snout looks wide and rounded, it's probably an alligator. And honestly, if it's looking at you like you owe it money, it's probably a crocodile. So while both are ancient, powerful predators that deserve respect, the crocodile edges out the alligator on the danger to human scale. But remember, both are vital to their ecosystems. They help control prey populations, shape wetlands, and even create habitats for other species through their nesting and wallowing. Instead of fearing them, it's about learning to respect their space, avoid risky behavior near their habitats, and support conservation efforts. Many crocodile and alligator species face threats from habitat loss and poaching, despite their fearsome reputations. So, remember to show a little love to these guys on National Alligator Day, May 29th, and World Crocodile Day, June 17th. So next time someone asks, which one's more dangerous? You can say, definitely the crocodile. But both are fascinating in their own way. Thanks for watching.